All right, and we're live. It is EuroScrum. It's Sam working from home today. Sasha and Michael are here in Scrum with me. Yes, right. Okay, so I should go on screen share. That's what I should do. I'm fielding questions from other people in other zones, and there you go. Right. So what should I do? I should press a button, shouldn't I? I should press a button over here, which is going to give me screen one, and it's going to give us a lovely list of all the people here. Maybe I can, maybe we'll unconventionally start with me, because yeah, main thing from me, well, or what's happening right now is that I'm trying to get the copy the production database to the staging database for the local support project, which is causing a lot of trouble. We're hosted on Ninefold. I'm in the process here of chatting with a support person on Ninefold. I do like their embedded chat in their site. I'll say here like the database name goes with the -d flag. No. Anyway, I guess I'll carry on with that. Also using compressed method. Anyway, I wish they just had a button that allowed me to copy them backwards and forwards. We've got the strange issue that basically all the data have disappeared for the production from the staging database, and no one seems to know why, and that's somewhat confusing. And greetings to Thomas.
Hello. Hello.
You're got a bit of background noise. Just maybe mute yourself.
Okay.
And yeah, there we go. So I keep getting these people. God, that's irritating. I just yeah. It's like I mustn't answer him now. Right. Focus on the meeting. So what's going on? Yeah, so I've got a client meeting with the local support people coming up in about an hour and a half from now. Just getting ready for that. Yeah, last night I had the auto graders meeting beta starters. Yeah, they're having. By the way, the beta starter meeting taking place every Wednesday evening. They're that community of different instructors from around the world. They're really the community's really starting to. There's like 5, 6 regulars who are all busy chatting about instructional methods and so on. It's yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. So then yesterday, and I was working late, so I was there for the EuroScrum, had a great chat with Pavel and Thomas, which lasted a long time, which we talked about. I heard things I hadn't realized that the OSRA, they're merging pull requests based upon a kind of a consensus agreements amongst the devs involved in the team, which sounds very interesting. Yeah, so like hearing about different things, I think it's great. We've got these different projects trying out different things. Then I was helping Thomas with this process of trying to roll back or deal with the consequences of rolling back website 1 to a stable point. Yeah, I think that's about it from me. Yeah, I mean, I've got a makers meeting coming up immediately after this, and maybe see some of you in the local support meeting. But let's go on maybe to Michael. Anything from your end, Michael?
Is it okay if I go first because I have limited time?
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Thomas.
Just a quick update from on my part. As you said, we had a session last night with rolling back some pull requests. I tried out that method that I was talking about with reverting pull requests by using the GitHub web interface with limited success. So I think I will go with the tedious, perhaps, but more effective way of going commit by commit. So yes, that's where I will end up eventually. But this is what I'm prioritizing right now. That we also have this event epic that I have to work on, and yeah, well, that's basically it from me.
All right. Good show. So yeah, and I get you're not generally free. Let's go on to.
Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you guys. Have a great.
Thanks, Thomas.
All right, cheers. Bye.
So yeah, Michael, anything to report on your end?
No, not lately. I haven't really done anything with Agile Ventures in a couple days. So.
Sure, no worries. Well, thanks for the bug fix on the local support thing with the that you have requested this admin appearing on every page rather than just on a particularly requested organization. That's much appreciated. Are you like? I guess so. We might see you in the client meeting in an hour and a half.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, and are you sort of free now, or you've got something to do between then and now?
I'm free right now.
Okay, cool. Good to know. And Sasha, let's see if your audio is going to support further interaction. looks like you're unmuted, Sasha. I'm not hearing any audio from you at the moment. You could always type into chat if you're unable to, if we're unable to hear you. So you can hear us fine, but we can't hear you. Do you want to say something? I mean, maybe if you whistle. Well, I think we clearly could hear your audio at the beginning of the session. We can't hear it now. If you could confirm that you are actually making noise, then we can debug and say yes, you've encountered the same problem that you've had in the past, which is that the audio has just cut out completely. You're humming. Well, you could sing a song. I'd recommend just saying hello. Anyway, either way, it sounds like we're definitely not hearing anything from you. So I guess, I mean, if you're free, do you want to say? I mean, what I was going to say. I mean, I should now finish the trying to get this production thing, the database thing working, which we could actually carry on doing it here. Although Sasha's going to rejoin the room. Okay. Well, maybe while we wait for him to rejoin the room, I'll just carry on here with talking to this, trying to deal with this issue here. But then I get the error about the PG dump version mismatch. Yes, that's the idea. Okay, hey Sasha.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now, yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, so how are things with you?
They're okay. So I'm not really available today. This is, like I say, more of a test.
Sure.
But yeah, I might be around tomorrow for some pairing if people are available.
Okay. Yep. Well, Michael's free now. If you did have time now, and or you could sort of stick around and just see what we were doing with I'm kicking this database around. But yeah, entirely up to you. Did you or perhaps the most important thing is, do you think you've gathered enough data here to understand why your audio cuts out in the middle of Hangout?
No, because it wasn't supposed to work. But I mean, I'll try the same thing tomorrow, and if it keeps working, then who cares?
Well, I mean, I think the thing is, often people do find that there's a problem and they need to rejoin the Hangout. So if a rejoin reliably fixes it, then that's fine.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't in the past. I mean,
no.
I really had to go to extremes to get anything at all.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the key thing is, have you run your speed test against the numbers that I gave you for what the
yeah, I have. The download speed is plenty. The upload speed is a bit light.
Right. That would be what I would expect. That would explain all of the symptoms that we've seen so far, I would say.
But that's also been the case throughout this conversation. It's
but also in the past, usually you start off okay and then it goes away. But if that's what they might well be doing, your service provider is throttling your upload speed.
Okay.
So you have a certain amount of. You've got a robot there with you. But anyway, but so I think what I would recommend doing is getting on the phone to your service provider and saying, I need specifically X amount of upload speed. How can that be arranged? Do I have to pay you extra? Would you like a dance or a song, or just work that out? Work out how to get that upload speed above that minimum requirement, and I think then you'll be in a much safer place.
Yeah. I'll. Yeah. Okay. In any case, as I say, I can't do anything today. So
no, fair enough. No, if you're not free now, no, perfect. I mean, and many people just join, as Thomas did just there. Join to report on how things are going, and yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess I'll call it. Yeah, I'll call it a day for today then. Otherwise, I'll just be distracting you for no good reason.
No, well, you could be learning all sorts of things, and we don't get distracted so easily. But yeah, no. If you need to go, that's great, and I look forward to seeing you, at a future Scrum.
Well, I'll hang around till the end of the Scrum and see what I pick up.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we sort of wrapped up the Scrum. I guess because I'm recording and because I'm working on this issue here. I mean, basically, I mean, I don't think. Well, I guess what I should go and do is double check what the database name is for. Oh God, that's annoying. Yeah, what the database name is for our database in here. That's going to be config database YAML. Yeah, so it is ls_development. So I had removed ls_development. I'd removed the -d switch, the suggestion that I needed. Hopefully I've still got the password on my thing, but I think, yeah, okay, maybe I didn't have that online. I have to say, it does feel like that this process of moving the data around, although still kind of fiddly on Heroku, has always been much more reliable. Interesting. So it looks like, that's weird. Do we not even have a LS development?
Are you sure it's LS development?
I think it is LS development, but maybe maybe.
Isn't that for running it in the development?
Yeah, I mean maybe
the Rails environment set to development.
Yeah, I mean maybe it doesn't create the LS development thing on the
production or on the servers.
I mean, this is saying there that it's saying like this. There's new I say so not. So there's now saying try app ID. So not sure where you mean was just trying. I'll say. I'm going to. By the way, we have a live hangout with screen share. If you want to join for real-time audio and view of my screen. So this, I'm just telling this is the support engineer here. I'm just telling him about the latest attempt, and also that he could. I mean, I find this. We've had the same thing actually with the Google people. There's often like it would seem like so much easier to fix things if people would come into Hangouts and just talk with us about them, but they often don't want to do that. But that seems to imply. I mean, assuming that I've got the right. Please look at the data tab of your app. Yep. Yes. Yep. Okay. Database name. Ah. Okay. Aha. Right.
Oh, so they're ignoring our YAML.
Okay. Right. Okay. And then I'm going to get the database thing again from somewhere. I don't know where the database thing has gone, but it's there. I'm going to copy the password. Yeah. So like, aha. So I'm to him. Aha. Okay. So ignoring our database channel, I have switched to that DB name, and then I get authentication failed. I try one more time and try and make sure I copy the database password correctly. Yeah, okay. So, right, and that's the bottom line here. It says, okay. Okay. And with correct password. Again, if you have Hangout support, you could see my screen in real time here and talk to me via real-time audio rather than chat if you preferred. Yeah, so I think the bottom line here seems to be that we've got this PG dump So can I do something like brew? So server version is 928. So can I do brew upgrade pg underscore dump like that? No. I don't know that I want to upgrade PG SQL on my local box.
Can you say which PG dump?
Okay.
Because someone say I was just searching on Stack Overflow, and someone said Macs have a built-in user bin PG dump command. But when you install PostgreSQL, you get another version at library PostgreSQL version number bin PG dump.
Yeah, I don't seem to have. Is that like my?
It's a second answer there on that.
I'm not. You're not showing your screen, so I don't.
I said it's in the link. Second answer.
Oh, okay.
Library PostgreSQL.
I'll just do. Ugh. I mean, that's interesting. I do pg dump minus v here, and it says server version 934, pg dump version 919. I didn't. Right. Yeah. Anyway, so sorry. Yeah. So looking at that there, second answer in that one. Macs have a built-in usable. Okay. But see, I don't seem to have. Oops. I don't have PostgreSQL in my, or I don't have that.
Apparently neither do I. I wonder what the...
I mean, brew. Can I do brew like status PG SQL? Wow. No, brew help. Brew info PG SQL. No. Okay. Oh, it's PSQL, isn't it? All right. Brew list grep SQL. Okay. All right. Thank you. Brew info post gray SQL. Right. But I've got 934 locally, conflicts with PostgreXC. Okay. Interesting. Can we do like, is there like a cleanup operation that you can do for brew? You can do, I thought it was like brew repair.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, brew doctor. Brew doctor. General brew doctor. So I think I've got like user bin occurs before user local bin. So I've got brew update. Okay. Then I pulled this guy is saying I'm trying to upgrade dates pSQL. Okay. Interesting. Brew updates. Your local changes to the following files will be. That's interesting. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway. But so I wonder if I say which PG dump, that's this, and that's user bin. So if I do user local bin, okay, minus v, so come up to 0. Okay, so maybe that's the ticket. If I go back to the previous thing here, go user local bin pg dump like that, and then grab the database password. What a pain. Okay, that might be working. Okay, I've just switched to.
So which PG dump were you getting before?
I was getting one that's in user bin. I think that's the one.
Oh.
I mean, I think that Postgre thing, like I think Postgre was installed. Yeah, so that appears to have worked. So we got PG dump appears.
Oh, is that because it was bottled or whatever?
I'm not sure. It would have worked. Wish there was a single button on the web page to do all this back up from production. Two-staging is very common option. Would love to have it automated and scheduled to happen once a week. Okay, so I've got another meeting in 5 minutes, but so then the flip side then is if I want to import that into the staging database, which maybe I never got as far as actually getting that to work, but I've pulled down the compressed data, that's for exporting, and then importing. So now I need to do a command there's a PG restore thing like this. But that has to go into a different database. Okay, so they're saying that they've got plans for a supporting that, automating the process of backing up production to staging. God, that's brilliant. Do you hear that noise as well?
Yeah, I can hear something.
Yeah, it's basically it's their chat thing. If I'm out of their chat window, then it automatically like it's giving me audio notifications of talking to me. So interesting. So the database, even if I'm actually in the I say export has worked. Now need to import to staging. Oh, what is this? These phone calls. Hello? It is, yes. How can I help? Hello there. Okay. Oh, really? No, fair enough. I will make some arrangement. All right. Thanks very much. Bye. Okay. Oh, my son has to be picked up from school. Goodness. Okay. Right. App ID thing. Understood. It's got a temperature of 38 degrees. That doesn't mean anything to me. You can't have a temperature of 38 degrees. Well, 38 is not very. Is that kind of normal? I don't know. Oh dear. I've got to phone my wife.
That's a fever.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me if they don't tell me in Fahrenheit. My wife's got the car.
Well, that's currently 100.4 degrees in Fahrenheit.
Okay, then that sounds like a temperature. Yeah. All right. Well, I
99.5 as a viewer or something.
yeah. I better wrap this up there because I've got to make some other phone calls and sort things out. But yeah, we've got some progress. Yeah. I'll catch you guys. Sasha, look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and Michael, maybe see you in the client meeting.
Cheers, son.
All right.
All right.
How long is the client meeting from now?
Exactly 1 hour.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Good. Bye.
Bye.